And a good morning to you all. It is a Monday morning. What a fantastic weekend weather-wise. I know we're in a dry spell. I get it, and we need the rain. But boy, I'll tell you what, with all the things going on last weekend, we had the Cherry Festival, of course. We had the Greek Festival, along with other musical festivals and festivities. One of the most, after a jam-packed July 4th weekend, we had another jam-packed weekend. That's the way things are going to look for the rest of the summer. And you always want to have good weather for that. And not only was the weather nice, we had low humidity, warm, warm enough you can do the shorts and t-shirt without having to get drenched in perspiration. So weather was great for the weekend, and we're going to have some nice weather as we head on toward today. So hopefully you got out and enjoyed. Hello to all. Special hello to the folks in Northeast who were at the the Cherry Festival parade. And as I mentioned on Friday, a rare event. You had all three of us in the weather department there. Craig, yours truly here, along with Tom Atkins. Actually, we had a lot this year. Usually it's just Tom and I that go to the festival parade, which is fine. Don't mind that. But we had, Brianna was there as well. Jay Pushkar also attended. Jen Mobilia, of course, a Northeast gal herself. Good to have her there. And Dorian, who's Dorian? Well, he's one of our cameramen. He even came out. And of course, special thanks to our general manager Julie Z, who drove the jet truck. So we had a lot of good local areas and people who attended and passing out candy. Always love to do that festival, and great to have the weather. Usually it's hot, it's humid, but that never stops you from going out. Had a great time there. And of course, great weather yesterday. Nice, just nice weather. My daughter is just kicking into gear on the garden. She got a lot of work done. And, we also even managed to do a nice little walk in one of the local woods here. It's just great all around to have some great weather for the weekend, and it's going to continue today. Now we're getting some clouds right now. A little upper level wave is moving on through here. Can probably pick it up on our there it is right there. Just a little wave. You can see trying to spit out a few showers, but not much here. Just an upper wave that's going to move on by. You can see behind it, the sunshine will be coming back out. We'll get some partly cloudy skies at times for today, but give it another half hour, maybe perhaps 1 hour at the most, and we should be back to decent sunshine. And then we wait for this cold front here to give us some much needed, and I mean much needed rainfall. We are, since June 1st, we've had 2.64 inches of rain at the airport. Half of that fell in one day. And that's not the kind of rain you want. You really want a good soaking rain, not these hits of heavy rainfall like we had. That was the Friday before last. So we have good weather for the day. And as we head on into the evening, you can see some showers and storms developing here. Indiana, part of that front, and it moves toward the east, reaches us after midnight. Now, this isn't a lot of rain, admittedly. You can tell, but we'll take anything right now. The rain will end by daybreak for most of us. Despite the lack of rain in the mountains, some of those could linger. You can see a little bit here for the afternoon, we're still in the morning here. Let's actually go into the afternoon. This might be kind of nebulous precipitation. We sometimes call it kind of a feedback mechanism there. And, but we could see a few showers for the afternoon, a little bit better chance, I think, than what we're seeing here in Futurecast, mainly in the eastern mountains. That's again for tomorrow. It'll be cooler, but still pretty warm. Then as we head toward Wednesday, here comes another wave. And you can see, again, actually into Wednesday morning, maybe a few showers. And then a little bit forms for the afternoon, especially in those inland areas. Again, none of these are going to really break the dry spell. But at this point, as mentioned, at least it's something. So at the very least, hopefully we won't have to run the sprinkler for a day or two. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, hello to you, David French. Vegas Dave. Well, hello to you, Vegas Dave. Glad to have you here. Chatty Cathy out there in Youngsville. Good morning to you. Hello, Bunny Hopper. Ron Valentine. Good to see you, my friend. Take those good pictures there. Maybe that's a southwest wind. Probably not the best of wave action on the lake there. Hello, Cheryl. Good to see you this morning. Cheryl Dolan. And Lori out there at the Borough. Sunshine. Hello to you, Lori, weather watcher out there, of course, at the Edinburgh. Hello, Sue. Good to see you. Happy Monday to you. Becky, 57 out there in French Creek. Got some clouds for now. Bob and Sue, Spartansburg. Good to see you. Enjoy that donut this morning. Hello, Barb, our regular out in Cambridge Springs. Good to see you. 59 degrees. And once again, I hate this mouse. Linda, Arnold Baxter, good morning. Nice and pleasant for you. Hello, Patricia Derby, Jan, Moses, good to see you this morning. Amy up there in State Street, good to see you. 63 out there. I think you've had that for 3 straight work days now. 63, Thursday, Friday, and again this morning. And Marilyn, our other Edinburgh gal, 62 degrees. Good to see you there. And you got some overcast conditions for now. And hey, Laura, good to see you out there in West Springfield. Good morning to you. Glad you could join us. Rose, good to see you out there out in Meadville. Rose Hillier, good to see you. Donna from Murals Inlet, good to see you as well. Good morning to you. And hello, John. John Dunkel, good morning. And Lynn, hello to you. Hello, Michelle. Is it Kuchta? Did I pronounce that right? I've seen a few new names here. Always good to see some new people here. And yes, I hope some rain there, Lori. You'll see some, I think at best a half inch, unless, maybe, maybe some of you locally might get a little bit more. So a half inch, it's good, but not great, but it is something. Small cooler with a couple of bottles. Yep, I hear you. Oh, good for you. Absolutely. That's great there, Ron. And, this is what he's saying there. Any day is a good, it's going to be 80 or high. You leave a small cooler with a couple of bottles of water and ice for our mail carrier. That's awesome. That's great. That's wonderful. That's being a good neighbor. They are lugging those bags around on the hot day. Absolutely. And many of them do walk. Some stay in the truck, which of course, I'm sure it's air conditioned, but you can't leave the door open. You can't leave the door closed if you're constantly putting mail in the boxes. So good for you, Ron. Good for you. Well done. And, Kukta. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for the pronunciation guide there. Michelle Kukta. And hello to you. Okay. Donna saying hi to Bob and Sue, Lori and Rose, and all the people in between. So nice to see you guys this morning. And again, today is the hot one here. Temperatures, despite a comfortable start, the temperatures will be going up into the upper 80s by the afternoon. Dew points won't be oppressive, but they will break at least 60. So definitely a warm and humid one for today. I think the rain will come in here in Erie around 2-ish and continue on and off. Again, these lines will affect the Northwest PA region between 2 and probably 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning. Then after that, I don't think we'll see much more, at least Erie, Crawford County for the rest of the day. We'll keep the threat in there, but I'm not bullish on it. In fact, we'll probably see a little more sun for the afternoon. Those of you in the mountains, Kathy out there in Youngsville, you have a chance of seeing some of those showers restart again in the afternoon because that front is not going to be it'll tend to slow down when it gets into the central part of the state. So low 80s on Tuesday, little upper level wave Wednesday. It will be cooler, upper 70s, mid to upper 70s, some scattered what we call instability showers. I'm hopeful that we'll have several bands of those during the day, again, to help alleviate our dryness here. But after that, sunshine and warming up Thursday through Saturday and Sunday. I'm doubtful on that storm right now, but it's still early. Things can happen. So we'll have another 4-day stretch of some very some really good weather. And I'd like to end today on a personal note. We always like to toot the horn naturally of all the people in the weather department, Craig and Tom A, my cohorts. They do a wonderful job. But I got to give a hats off to Craig. I've been here 29 years, and we've lived in the weather office. And I, for one, am not, at home. I try to keep things picked up as best I can. My wife may differ with me on that, but she's not here to defend herself. So I'll say, yes, I have. But our weather office has, keeping in mind that we're next to a garage door. So sometimes we got bugs and stuff coming in all the time and spider webs. And we haven't done the best of job of keeping that open. And things really need a revamp. But Craig came in. I remember Craig has backed up Tom and I solid. He had like 3 straight weeks of 6 and 7-day work weeks. All the while he would, sometimes he work my shift. You have to come back in while we do weather in the neighborhood. So we pull like, 12 and 13-hour days a couple of times there. All the while doing 2 parades, including the Cherry Festival. But yesterday, well, we all kind of cleaned things up. The boss kind of said, you got to clean things up. We are getting new computers and upgrades, and we are getting a general freshening up of it. But I came in this morning, and I wish I could put the camera there, but it won't. I tried. It almost reaches, but it doesn't get into the office. He did a fantastic job. He not only, we talked about maneuvering the desks, and we maneuvered them, and I figured he'd, probably do a little vacuuming. But I came in, pictures hung up on the wall. Not only everything vacuumed, but we had tons of wires, old wire from past, technical upgrades here that just were hanging around on the floor. Cleaned it all up. The place looks fantastic. I've been here 29 years, and I've never seen such a wonderful looking weather office. So kudos to Craig Flint, and who came in on his own time, after a very long stretch, working for me several days a week. Of course, Tom was gone almost 2 weeks on his holiday vacation, and yet he does it, and he did it without complaining. Just a great guy to work with. So hats off to my man, Craig Flint, and wishing him the best. And he's got a couple of well-deserved days off here. Then we're back at it on Wednesday. Yes, good job to you, Craig. And we appreciate it indeed. Looking forward to more upgrades. We still have some work to do. Let's be clear here. More things have to be cleaned out, and we have some more decisions to make of what to throw out and what not to. But it looks really good. So enjoy, everybody. Enjoy your day. Take care of yourselves. We will talk to you tomorrow.